Hello, so this is Sunday Reflections, pre-recorded on Friday the 15th of August because I have a intention of having some time off now from the internet, a time off from listening to everybody on there and supporting and resourcing and being inspired and being encouraged. My intention now is to be mentally, physically, emotionally present to the moment that I'm in right now. And it's my intention to get up every morning and to clarify in my own mind exactly what I want the book to do and what I want to write, who I want to write it to. And to spend a couple of hours most mornings writing. If I wake up in time, if I don't, if my body says I need to sleep, I'm going to sleep. And then Mark and I are going to do some home cooking, and then we're going to take some time out at the beach or by the pool. And we've basically got 4 or 5 days before we fly home on Friday, and then we're back in the full throw of things because I'll be up early Saturday morning cooking and buying shopping and stuff ready for a family barbecue, assuming the UK weather is better. So one of the things about intentions in the confidence process I'm writing about in the book is I talk about chatting with purpose, that when I'm talking about my idea or my decision, I'm checking in with myself as I speak, whether there's any voice going, oh, that's not right, that's not okay. So I've written out my intentions. I've got some videos coming out for you guys next week on the Monday and Wednesday, talking about my plans for the year ahead. And I will be reading them each day this week just to see if there's anything in there. Now, there's already a few things that I'm like, oh, how much is that going to cost? I don't know how to do that. I need to learn how to do that. And so I'll start to sort of unravel those and plan them and organise them. So my intention is to be reading the stuff that's my words, my language. So doing chatting with purpose, but through sort of reading and listening to myself. The other thing is that when you have an outcome that you want, you generally go and tell somebody about it usually. And that's when your confidence can be lost. And what I've found is that you have to be, if people are going to criticise, comment, say anything about it, you have to bring the intention in that it's okay to ask questions to clarify where their thoughts and feelings are coming from. Because if you don't do that, you will make lots of assumptions about what they think, what they feel, and you may then change your mind or stop doing things for all the wrong reasons. Now, I've been coaching people for motivation for 30 years now, and the last 10 years I've been working with Clean Language Process, and I would ask people the question, what would you like to have happen? They'd answer it, we'd map it all out, we get absolute clarity, make sure they have no critic, that it absolutely feels right for them, they absolutely know it's right, they'd be on top of the world when they leave the session, really excited and motivated, and then they tell somebody, and sometimes the person never said anything, they just went, oh, or they didn't say anything, so they've taken the silence as being they're not interested or they don't like it. And because they haven't got the buy-in of maybe a loved one or a partner or a business partner, or they put it out on social media and their clients didn't go, oh yeah, I love it, I want to buy it right now, because they didn't get the engagement straight away, they lost confidence straight away. And you know, when we unpack why they didn't take action, it was because of a lack of response or a derogatory response, or you know, it was something really simple. And when you really look at how many people have done that, it's usually not very many. And so I want you to check in with yourself today that when you share your outcome, when you chat about what you want with other people, just notice what happens inside. What's your voice? If you feel yourself sort of go, oh, they don't like it or whatever, just check in with that, because you need to be really, really sure. If it's somebody you care about and their approval or their agreement with your idea is really important, then you have to introduce the concept of asking questions like, you know, what's just happened, or what's happening for you? And if I do this, what happens to you? Because they might just be having a bit of wind, or they might have pulled a face because they had something else on their mind and you didn't check before you started talking whether they were in a good place to receive new information or a change. If they had loads of changes going on with their world at work or something else that's going on in their life, and then this is one thing extra, it may not be such a big deal, but it's just one change too many for them to hear and process. So they may not disapprove of it quite as much as you've interpreted just by a scrunchy nose or a bit of silence or a rolling of the eyes. So the I in the process is about outcomes, intentions and introductions, and it's introducing the concept that if you really, really want something and then you tell somebody and that you get some kind of feedback that says that's not okay, ask them if it's okay to ask them some questions about what's just happened. Now, the truth is some of them won't want to answer the questions. But just own the fact for the moment that you may well be making an awful lot of that up in your head, and it may not be true. And so I just want to leave that with you. That's what I'm doing now for the next week or two. I'm really going through my 1 year plan that I want to truly believe in, to make sure it absolutely sits well with me. I will be then checking in with Mark, because it's got to sit well with us as a couple, that the things that I'm working towards, it may change our travel plans, it might enhance our travel plans, the things that we love doing together. So I need to just check those out to make sure it's rigid and it's got, I can't think of the word, but it's solid. There's a posher word than that. It's really solid, and it's got resilience. So that me and him are really grounded, and we haven't got any doubt about what we're doing, because there will be other people. We've got 5 children, 3 grandchildren that we're trying to manage our life around, and we will have hundreds of clients that we've got to work with and work what works for them and what doesn't work for them. So the first thing is him and I need to get grounded, and we have to be 100% sure of the decisions. Then I'll be checking in with my collaboration partners, such as Karen Williams, because we've got masterminds that we run together. So I need to work out what she wants to do and what she's working, and then work out how my system's working alongside her. And then when I get those kind of things in place, then I can start to really run forward with my ideas. Because these are people that matter to me. These are people that I work with, and these are the people I spend time in my life with. And I won't do these things, these plans I've set for myself, if I don't have their buy-in, if I don't have their support. So my first thing this week is to be chatting with the purpose of really making sure I'm 100% happy with my plans, and then start to check out what mine and Mark's plans are and how does this fit in with that system. So we'll be doing a bit of holiday planning, travel planning, home improvement planning for next year. And then hopefully from there, I should return on the 23rd. We'll fly back 23rd, and live videos will resume again on the 24th. And I'll be in a position where I can tell you on Saturday Reflections next week how I'm feeling about the plan, if there's anything that's come up over that week. So leaves you with this. I want you to think about what are your intentions. What's your intention? What would you like to have happen for the week ahead? What would you like to happen for the year ahead? If you had a 1 year plan that you truly believed in, if we were sat here in 2020 in August, looking back over your year, what would have happened? If we sat here next Sunday, looking back over your week, what would have happened? When you really think about what you want, then you can ask for it. If you're always talking about what you don't want, people can't help you. They can't give you more of what you don't want. All they can do is listen to you at the best, and even that's hard if you're repeating what you don't want lots of times, because there's nothing they can do to help. So make it clear what you want, and how are you going to resource yourself, how are you going to support yourself, and what resource or support might you need from other people. So lots of love. I look forward. I hope that I'm going to come back to lots of comments on these videos to know that the recording ones were okay and they were useful to you. I'm noticing I've recorded 7 today in one day, and I've gone to different locations to tap into different energies, and I'm quite tired. So it's about 6 o'clock here now in Greece, and I'm just about to log off for the day and go and have a swim in the pool. And I should look forward to seeing you all again live next weekend when I'm back in my home. And hopefully I'll bring the sunshine back with me to the UK. Take care.